Do you want to improve your English while having fun? Stories can help you. When you listen to a good story, you learn new words, grammar, and expressions without even trying. This is the magic of stories. Your brain remembers better when you enjoy the learning process. So, if you want to grow your English skills, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and turn on the bell. We make exciting English stories that help you learn naturally. And now, get ready for an unforgettable journey. It was a cold morning. The sun had not come up yet. The streets were empty and silent. A man, around 30 years old, walked fast through the station. He had a backpack, a map, and a paper ticket in his coat pocket. His face looked calm but tired. He climbed the stairs to platform 4. A train waited there. The doors were open. Without checking again, he stepped inside. The train looked clean and warm. He found a window seat and sat down. He pulled out a small notebook and began to write something. Outside, the sky slowly turned light blue. The train moved. After 10 minutes, the man looked outside. He noticed the buildings looked different. Something felt wrong. He stood up and looked at the map on the wall. His eyes opened wide. This was not the train to Northbridge. This train was going south. He sat down again. What could he do now? There were no buttons to stop the train. He couldn't get off until the next station. But he didn't panic. He looked around. Other people sat quietly. Some read books. Some listened to music. No one spoke. Minutes passed. He opened his notebook again. Instead of writing, he began to draw. Mountains, trees, a small lake. Slowly, his breathing calmed. Outside, the train passed snowy fields. Then small towns. Then forests. The man looked at the names of the stops. None of them were familiar. He had never been to the south. Everything was new. The train stopped. The doors opened. He didn't get off. Instead, he decided to stay on the train and see where it would take him. He smiled for the first time that day. Maybe this was a mistake, or maybe this was a new adventure. He took out a small camera from his bag. He started taking pictures. A frozen river. A bird flying alone. A child running beside the train for a few seconds, then stopping and waving. The man waved back. At the next station, a group of school children got on. They sat in front of him. One child sneezed. Another dropped a toy. Still no one spoke. The train was full of quiet moments. Later, he opened his map again. He circled the names of the places he passed. His notebook was now full of sketches. He had not planned this trip, but something about it felt right. Hours passed. The sun was high now. The train entered a tunnel. When it came out, the view changed again. Hills covered in green and brown. A river that looked like a silver snake. He watched and smiled. He felt hungry. He opened his backpack. A sandwich and a bottle of water. As he ate, he watched two older women get on the train. They wore big coats and carried small bags. They sat quietly across from him. One of them gave a soft smile. The man nodded. Then he looked outside again. A dog ran across a snowy field. Far away, someone flew a red kite. These small things made the journey special. The train slowed down again. Another stop. This time, a tall man with a guitar entered. He sat near the door. He didn't play. He just held the guitar and looked out. Our traveler continued watching. He saw factories, then farms, then small houses. He felt like he was inside a moving painting. Evening came. The sky turned orange, then purple. Lights came on inside the train. People left. New people entered. But the man stayed. He wasn't in a hurry anymore. He took more photos. His camera was almost full now. He closed his eyes for a while. He dreamed of boats, forests, and hidden paths. When he woke up, the train had stopped again. This time, something felt different. It was the last station. The end of the line. The man got up slowly. He picked up his backpack. He looked outside. A small town covered in snow. Lights in the windows. Smoke from chimneys. It looked peaceful. He stepped out of the train. Cold air touched his face. He took a deep breath. He didn't know the name of the town. He didn't know where he would sleep tonight. But he didn't feel lost. He walked into the town. People passed by. No one spoke. But they smiled. The streets were narrow. Shops were small. Everything felt simple. He found a bench in a small park. He sat and opened his notebook. He wrote one sentence. Today, I went the wrong way and found something right. The night was quiet. A cat crossed the street. A light snow began to fall. The man looked up at the sky. He felt thankful for the mistake. Do you know how much English you learned today? Let's take a moment to reflect. While enjoying the story, you picked up useful vocabulary like platform, tunnel, chimneys, quiet moments, and silver snake as a metaphor. You learned useful structures like past simple, he walked, the train stopped, he took photos. Past continuous, people were reading, the train was moving. Present perfect feelings, he had never been to the south. Descriptive phrases, the town was covered in snow, the sky turned orange. Passive voice, the train was full of quiet moments. All this happened without studying boring grammar tables. That's the power of learning with stories. You were entertained and educated. If you want more fun stories to improve your English naturally, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a story. And now, tell us, have you ever made a mistake that led to a fun experience? Write about it in the comments. We read every single one. Also, join our Telegram group to find English-speaking partners and practice with real people. The link is pinned in the description. Let's keep learning together. Remember, every day, we upload new educational videos and stories to keep your learning journey fun and engaging. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us on this adventure toward mastering English. See you tomorrow.